Hi, you guys, back with the car community news. Got a crazy video for you guys today. Yep, DDE had a crazy LA car meet with base community. Then they took it over to the block and had a little mini block party. I'm gonna bring you a clip of that, and we'll chop it up about that, as well as Cody, Whistlindiesel, as I call him, Crying Cody, exposed himself. And I'm gonna run you guys through that and tell you what happened there, as well as Matt Armstrong, man. Matt Armstrong got a crazy story for you guys, a major update, and we're going to run a little bit into that story on the flooded Rolls Royce. So hang steady.
In Lucci we trust. Otherwise we would rust. That's a must.
All right, guys. Later, Mark. Take it easy, guys. All right, Damon. Cool. Good seeing you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Legend.
You're the man, my boy.
The vlog, man, we got this thing. This is a local legend.
My brother.
Hit that subscribe button. Stop messing around.
That's right.
Let's go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Even when I lie, I tell the truth.
How's things?
Good. Tommy G. McGee. Say hi to Lucci's boys.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you know what to do. Reach over, smash that like and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. And I bring you guys all the car community news as it comes in. Keep you guys updated with the latest and the greatest. So smash that like and subscribe. It really helps me out so I can bring you guys all the updates before they even happen. So first up, I'm going to run you guys through Matt Armstrong's new video, guys. I don't know if you guys seen it, but if you have, cool. If you haven't, well, let me bring you up on some game, man. That dude has the best builds on YouTube right now. Now, besides when Mike Essa was doing some builds, but either way, they're both good competition. They both know how to build. But Matt Armstrong, he's really strong. I'm going to run a clip for you. So if any of you guys haven't seen the Matt Armstrong build, maybe this little clip will get you guys super interested. The guy knows his shit. He buys a flood damaged Rolls Royce. And man, that is a cool build. He runs you right through it. It's a 1 hour video. So it's kind of like a little mini movie, but it'll keep you going through the whole thing, man. Very informative. Great guy. Seems like a very humble dude. Came from humble beginnings, which I really respect that. Unlike some people I'm gonna talk about here soon, so we'll get to that. But man, crazy build, beautiful car, and he ran through that thing so good. But let me get you to the clip. After the clip, we'll chop it up a little more.
Huge risk, I should know. But buying a flood damaged car hugely increases that risk, especially in something like a Rolls Royce. In 7 days, we're going on a trip where we definitely need a 4x4 car.
Oh no.
I can barely hear you, but we've crashed, and I know just the place to pick up a bargain. That place is Copart, an auction which sells only salvage cars, deemed unrepairable by the insurance. But it's also a place you can find a bargain. Sold on approval. There's a few cars.
I know what your plan is. You're not having my earrings.
The Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Rolls-Royce's first all-wheel drive SUV. But this one's a little bit different to the standard one. You can see that this Rolls-Royce has got an urban kit fitted to it, which makes a huge difference. So what's wrong with it? Well, apparently, it also runs and drives.
What's the catch?
It's a Category N. Category N car, non-structural. But it's been wet.
We're doing this again. Do you approve of this?
You can see that the Cullinan is flood damaged. But the fact that it's saying it runs and drives makes me think that the engine wasn't running when it went into the water, or it never went deep enough for it to suck the water into the engine. So this could be a bargain. Nice car.
It is nice.
It went quite high. I've seen Cullinans go deep underwater.
Enough rotor.
Yeah, but not become a submarine.
Supposedly, the Cullinan can go into water as deep as 540 millimeters. Not deep at all for an off-road car. Our first step was to open the bonnet and see if there was any sign of water there, but it pretty much looked all brand new. Even the oil cap looked completely normal. No signs of even condensation. So I've been looking at this car for a few weeks now as well, and I noticed it did sound Copart run and drive, which is what really enticed me to go for it. And because it's got the urban kit on, I actually contacted Lenny at Urban Automotive.
So there it is there, fam. Man, his builds are excellent. He's done so many Porsches and Rolls Royces, and I mean, you name it, Lamborghini Urises. He takes it on a road trip after. All I can do, guys, is I suggest that you subscribe, man. Go over to his channel if you already haven't. Subscribe. His builds are wild. You know, he has a great attitude. And, you know, again, very humble dude from humble beginnings. Love the channel. Been watching it for so long. I figured I'd put it in the car community news. Since this is 2025, I'll bring you guys everything. And I usually put about 3 or 4 people in my segments. And a lot of people say, oh, man, you know, you cover a lot of DD stuff. Of course I do. You know, there's sometimes a lot of drama on that channel. Sometimes there's not. But there's always cool stuff to cover. Plus, I've known them for like about over 6 years now. And as I bought the DDE, Hoovie's Garage Built Prius from Raymond back in the day, you know, Dave put me onto it and a few other people. So I went over and I bought it. And I've been out in LA for so long doing these videos and being around them that I know so much about them. And, you know, again, they're one of the hardest working YouTubers. And we're going to get to that story very soon here about the LA Carmeet and the mini block party they did at the block after the Carmeet. So I'm going to run some footage for that. But I'm going to get you to the next story, which is going to be Crying Cody. Yep, Whistlindiesel. He decided to put up a clip on Instagram. That I think he put up a little short on YouTube. But, you know, hey, I only wish the best for him. That's great. I love his durability test when he does an actual durability test, not just breaking stuff, jumping on the hoods of the Rolls Royce like he did with the OnlyFans girl, popping off mirrors and popping off emblems and just spray painting it and trashing it. That, guys, that's not a durability test. That's just for clicks and views. And hey, some people like it. That's great. That's fine. No problem with that. If you enjoy it, cool. But one thing I don't like I mentioned about Matt Armstrong, this guy, he's not very humble. You know, he pretends like he had a hard life showing his mini mansion in 160 acres. His parents gave him a free ride to live there. He didn't pay any rent, obviously, because he had no job. That's why he was able to do so much YouTube. And, you know, at the end of the day, good for him for his success. There's no problem with that. But don't try to downgrade where you grew up and try to make it look like a sob story just because everyone's been on your ass about saying you came from money. Instead, they're saying you came from money because a lot of people know, even people in the comments here that grew up and went to school with you have mentioned it in the comments that they knew who you were and all this other stuff and that you had money from the beginning. Your parents had a big construction company. And, you know, as you can see when he shows the property, when I run the clip for you guys, you know, it's kind of like awkward that he would even do all that. And again, a lot of people even mentioned, which I'm gonna run you through the Instagram stories. Well, a lot of people said, a lot of people, and they're, you know, basically he didn't even say thanks to his parents, thanks to his father for taking care of him as an adult and letting him do his YouTube career while he just hung around the house breaking stuff and building stuff. Now that got him where he's at. So, you know, but to me in the video, the way he was running it to everybody was more or less, oh man, look at guys, I didn't come from money. Look how hard it was. Look what the big old shop I had with 3 light bulbs in it and this and that and all the equipment that's all over the 160 acres. Oh, and the small house, which is a mini mansion, guys. All right. Granted, he didn't grow up in Beverly Hills, but come on. But I'm going to run the clip for you guys, and then I'll run what people said on Instagram, what the majority vote was. A lot of people obviously are big Cody fans, so some were like, oh, good job, great, you know, you came from nothing. I would not say that came from nothing. I came from nothing. I know what coming from nothing is when you grow up in the hood where there's nothing but murders and gangs like I grew up around and people getting killed every day, fighting every day at school just to get through the end of the day of school. Yeah, I grew up with 11 sisters. I'm a 12th kid, only son. And I'll tell you what, I know what hard times are. And a lot of people on there relate to that. I never mention it because, hey, at the end of the day, I'm not want no one to even think or feel sorry for me. I grew up, did a bunch of stuff, owned businesses, and do all kinds of other things as well besides YouTube. YouTube was kind of like my hobby, like I tell people. And it was from the beginning. I would go out to the LA spot. I would go film all day, have a good time. And that was my hobby. Cars always been my hobby. Car community, everything. You name it, car meets, I love it. But let me run the clip. You guys give me your opinion, and then I'll show you the Instagram stuff, all right?
A lot of people say that I came from daddy's money and I had a really big head start in life. So today I want to show you all the luxurious lifestyle that I came from and how I got to where I'm at today. So I lived in Indiana and this was my mansion. We had a half bedroom, no bath, beachfront property. This is my view. So you'd kind of sit out on the porch and just kind of, this is my luxurious, giant 2-car garage that I filmed everything in. I had to add on to it 2 feet to put my truck in it. We had nice new walls put up for the luxury. I added 2 feet onto the garage to fit a pickup truck because it wasn't big enough. Now for the cool stuff. I want to show you guys the state-of-the-art workshop I had to work with. Come on in. Here, let me hit the lights. Can
we got any more light in here? Can we? It's a little bit dark.
They're on. It's these 3.
Okay.
All of the free wheels and tires I could ever need.
They're bald.
Here's some of the state-of-the-art construction equipment that my dad let me use. This is where I would sit out on the porch and watch the corn. For times that I was a little busy, I hired a private chef to come cook me up meals.
Guys, check out this post. It's super funny. Cody kind of tries to act like he grew up in like a rough area with, I don't know what, 100 or 2 acres of land from his dad. It's kind of like the video I mentioned before. His parents were his sponsor from the very beginning. Obviously, he had a free place to live. He started his channel when he was in his 20s, so still living at home with mommy and daddy with a free place to live, plenty of stuff to do. Here, where I'm at, 350 acre properties go for $3 million. So this is a lot of land. It's obviously millions of dollars. He grew up with money. He's trying to act unprivileged in this video. I mean, kudos to him. I mean, I got nothing bad to say when it comes to that. If your parents let you live for free, use all their stuff, hey, good for you. But $3 million and more, especially farmland, this is a mansion, just not a big one. Yeah, he tries to act like it's not a mansion. Obviously, it's a little mini mansion on a big, huge property. Let's see. Another good comment. Funny to act poor, stand on a multi-million-dollar farm, not knocking your hustle, but cut the crap. It's not like you're from the slums, exactly. I mean, if you think this isn't having money, then obviously you're a little bit privileged. Most families don't own homes with multi-car garages, lol. Good on your pops. Yep, definitely good on his pops. Because his pops took good care of him while he was starting his career. Never knew not growing up homeless is considered a privilege nowadays. Or maybe you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Okay. This dude is so incredibly hell-bent on proving he came from nothing that it's almost becoming suspicious, lol. Yeah, about right. It seems to me like a lot of complaints in the video for staying on a free place that was provided to you by your parents. Did he really say 6 years of hard work? I got respect for what you're doing, but boy, there's thousands of men and women who have worked harder for less than 40 years. So let's tone down the entitlement attitude a bit. Yeah. Love the way you act like this is starting with nothing. LOL. A lot of us actually start with nothing. Yep. Try growing up like me in a fucking neighborhood. Nothing but murders, gangs, 11 sisters. I was the only son of 12 kids. Welfare. I mean, I ain't complaining about shit. You never hear me complain about nothing. I mean, you're just trying to make people see that he came from what? Nothing? Tons and tons of acres of land. Free place to live. A full big ass shop. I mean, a mini mansion. You just made yourself look kind of entitled and whack, to be honest with you. Bro, I know you're joking, but that shit is luxurious. It's about 2.5 million where I live. It's about right. A lot better than what most people come from. Pretty sad flex, if you ask me. I grew up in a 2-bedroom apartment with 7 people growing up. Keep yapping, bud. Yeah, that's coming from nothing. His dad already owned land and a company. Also, his grandpa rich. Yeah, check out the video I did on him a while back. His parents sponsored his career, which ain't nothing wrong with that. but stop acting like you came from nothing.
There it is there, fam. I just put that up so you guys can kind of see the general opinion of everybody on Instagram and what they were saying and thinking as well. And hey, everyone has their opinion. That's why this was an opinion piece. That's my opinion on him. And again, the only reason I don't have as much good things to say about him is because he started off his whole career trolling Stradman, trolling DDE. And now when he's getting trolled on by me or other people, people cry about it. Just like he cries. So it's kind of interesting that he kind of like trying to downgrade his whole upliving, you know, on that huge property that he's on with that pretty damn good sized house with a double garage and a pretty big shop to do whatever he wanted. And you can clearly see he did what he wanted. He didn't have a job. He did what he had to do. He got it done all through the house with YouTube videos. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, hey man, give some shout out to your parents. Give some actual respect to your parents. I didn't hear him mention them once and say thank you for my beginning, which they sponsor his beginning, you know, at the end of the day. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to put this up as an opinion piece that, man, stop trying to show that, oh, look how bad I came from. It's not even calculating, dude, all right? And people are not going to sympathize with that. Only your supporters or young kids that are on there, they're just like, Cody. Ain't nothing wrong with growing up with a little bit of money, guys. Ain't nothing wrong if you grew up with your parents that or had a construction company, were rich and had 160 acres and sponsored your career. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong is when you false advertise about a company that you created and made the whole Alcola company by yourself, even the flavoring and everything. No, like I said, people, they just brought the drink there. He tested 3 of them, said, I like this flavor, and they went to mass production. I showed you in my other videos that he did not create that. Another 3 gentlemen that created that alcohol brand, he just slapped his name on it and made millions of dollars because he's a big influencer. And that's what a lot of people do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why he got so much heat from that and the Jake Paul thing. A lot of people don't really relate with that because he's really changed, as they say. But as you elevate, you change. That's understandable. But the way you treat your subscribers, buddy, that's a different program. So, again, it's opinion piece. Leave your comment and opinion. Let me know what you guys think about his horrible living that he started off with on that small property with the small house where he didn't have to pay anything. It was all from his parents. So, hey, good for him, but don't try to run it into a story as feel sorry for me type thing. So, now let me get you guys over to the DDE LA Carmeet base community, always putting on these huge car meets. And they're the ones that help when DDE does the block parties. They're the ones that bring in a lot of the people since the beginning. And, you know, it was just, I believe yesterday is when they actually did it. And man, they always do the best car meets, guys. So if you go to Instagram, make sure you give them a follow. And I believe they have a YouTube channel as well. But I put up a little clip here of them going to the car meet. I'll put up a clip of them heading back to the DDE headquarters, doing a little bit of shenanigans there. Everyone taking pictures in front of the sign out in front. Everyone chilling. And yeah, hey, it's a little mini DDE block party, guys. So, you know, you're going to like this little clip I got here. And I'm sure they're going to drop it in the next day or two so you guys can see it on their channel. But this is just car community news, so I let you guys get a little preview of it. So I think it's a really good, little good thing that they got going with the base community and DDE. So I'm going to run that footage for you guys as well here. And then after that, we'll get right back to the video, all right?
Base community car meet, guys.
All right, fam. So there it is. Gave you a little clip. Don't want to spoil too much because you're going to be seeing it on their channel. But a couple of my people actually went out there, so they sent me a little bit of footage. A couple of the clips were from Instagram. So, man, check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Big thanks and big happy new year to all you guys, and thank you for the genuine subscribers. And if you subscribe now, you got a lot of car community stuff coming. I do vlogs as well. Most of my videos end with a vlog when I go to a car meet with supercars or all different types of cars, JDM. Usually I try to cover more supercars, and I will be back out to Los Angeles very soon here. And I got some big updates and big news about what's going on with me and me getting back out there where I need to be. So I appreciate all y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. All right, you guys, taking you guys to another crazy car meet. So hang steady. Beautiful day in sunny California. We mobbing. Got some cool content coming up for you guys right now.
My brother from another. The truth, my friend. Lucci!
Good to see you, man.
Lucci has really strong knuckles. I give him a fist bump, I always have bruises out.